Well, there's like a famous quote from the studio that said that they still hadn't managed to beat Damnation in-house. And a couple months after the game came out, turns out that they could, some of them could at least. But yeah, they don't balance. Well, first of all, they don't balance, period, and then they just don't get to play enough T5 to actually properly get a feel for how things work, which is why.
I mean, if there's like 4 people in a company of 100 people that can do tier 5, they're gonna get a lot of feedback.
Yeah. I mean, I think probably most of the like combat directors that can't play the game, but they need more people to test, and they need more people to actually, you know, have feedback that they can listen to.
I think there was like some sort of like public beta where they could
Yeah, that'd be really sick.
like I think they did it before in Vermintide too.
Yeah, it was a tremendous success.
No wonder they're so soft. Cushy place like this.
I think like the only guy in Vermintide 2 who like played Cataclysm was their accountant. I think you can hear that in an interview that JSAT did with Magna I think it was Matt.
Vanguard just trying to rob me again, doing his fucking 360 dance.
Who's doing 360s?
A bulwark I stun grenaded. Trying to like do the instant shield block thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did we check downstairs?
Cadia's grave. Haha. They buried Cadia. I didn't realize there was anything left to put in the ground.
Yeah, it's like a drawer on like a spaceship filled with dust and pebbles. Skeeter, you want to kill that demonist?
I don't really like corruption. Although how fast can I kill it? If I can like land on it while it's still standing up, then yes, easy. Wait, do they get aggro through walls? Let me try this shit out for a sec.
I think you're a bit far away there, gamer.
I think I was pretty close-ish. I should skip it.
I think the issue is that we're gonna maybe get pushed back.
True.
One thing I hate is that the stuns you take reset your combo, and that's horrible.
Wait, I took damage from that dog. What?
I agree. Simmer, that's exactly the idea I had. Make the heavy one a big stab, so then you could just stab, poke, poke. Yeah, and then you could chain it too. Any stab would also link into the big stab. And then, but then actually make the attacks deal damage. That's the other thing it needs.
That's secondary though. Rapid fire. You know what to do. Line them up with plasma gun.
No!
It's over. Like you spanked the mutant.
What?
Ow!
Sorry about the fire, sir.
Here.
Got a low plasma gun.
Thanks for the brother, sir.
I don't have to actually aim.
You could do it on the halberd before the big balance. Wait, hold with the balance mods, because I know you could chain stab into heavy stab. The order was just reversed.
No go.
Stay with the squad, sinner. No more out.
Oh, the stab didn't change to heavy stab? Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take that. I don't know why I did.
Ow. Fucking flame.
Goose. Ammo.
How much Thunderhammer sequence?
Guess we go this way.
Oh no, I have the particle effects that are just boxes, not boxes.
What?
Squares, yeah.
Sniper came out of the doorway, literally just like one frame kicked me. And
Oh, is that where he was?
yeah.
He's gone.
It's weird because the old halberd, there's a sniper somewhere. The old halberd could absolutely chain the light slash into heavy slash, but not the stab. That's flipped up. There's ammo on the right. Old halberd. How old are we talking about? Did I just cancel the light sweep into the light sweep over and over, and then I gaslit myself into believing it always worked the way it does now?
Where's the sniper?
I've killed.
Oh, Beast and Wiggle behind you, Skier. There was ammo on the right side, by the way. I noticed our veteran needs more bullets.
It shall be so. We shall prevail.
Go back, I guess.
I mean, most devs suck at the games they make, but
The fuck was that?
the bile?
Need guard.
I
think
don't
it was
know.
a shot from like another shooter.
Best Marine.
That's weird.
Take the grenade.
It's just that they don't really have time to actually play it that much. I think it's fine for a dev to not play a game if they delegate like the sort of big balancing decision to, you know,
I don't think
players. You can't expect the
if
games.
the
You
devs
can't
don't play
expect the
their own
devs to be good at balancing.
That's-
It's literally
Okay,
impossible.
yeah, to be good at balancing that's one thing, but to expect devs to like not play their own game because they're too busy, I think that's just bullshit. Like, if you're too busy to play games in your free time, then you shouldn't be in the game dev industry. And my main example of this is the fucking president of fucking Sony, dude. Once
No,
upon a
but-
time, he almost didn't greenlit for Demon Souls because he played the tutorial of Demon Souls, couldn't pass it, like he was too bad of a gamer. And he almost didn't greenlight it.
That's a cool story, but I meant like, you know, if I was developing a fucking game like Darktide, maybe I'd want to play something else in my free time, you know?
No, You should be making a game that passionates you enough that you want to play it in your free time. That's when you get like games like Baldur's Gate 3, when you can tell that the devs played it like an endless amount.
Another excuse to play Remnant games.
Dude, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I'm good without touching that piece of shit ever again. Hey man, you'll be good at it. Just watch my stream daily and do exactly what I do. Every input.
Hey, didn't you literally say on the stream not to do exactly what you do?
Stop gaslighting me.
Treasure is bounced.
Don't you dare fucking go down there!
Did you follow them down?
Yes. I want to
Are
kill
you
them
like
before they
a
spread.
pitbull in real life?
This isn't real life. What?
No, I mean, are you like have the spirit of a pitbull in real life, and this is how you play games? You see toddlers and you must chase them till the end of it.
Oh yeah. Small ammo at the Medicaid too.
I guess we never really checked out the Medicaid.
Some devs that play their own game a lot is like the DRG devs. Or that one guy who does Get to the Orange Door. I think he plays it a fair bit.
They don't have to play it for like 10 years, you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
at least when you're making the game, you should play it.
Like there's a lot of things in Dark Tide that you can tell like weren't playtested because they just would not have made it into the game. Like the fact that, you know, we complain a lot that shooting an enemy can make them have a stagger animation that like literally makes it impossible to shoot them. Like I have this excellent screenshot of shooting a bomber in the head with a recon lasgun and he bends 90 degrees forward.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually have things in place, like animations that work, but then somebody else or someone didn't check, but then they also have these extreme animations that just don't function.
Oh, yeah. Let me actually finish the story, but like real quick. So that same Sony president, when Bloodborne came out, he uploaded a video of him playing like the highest difficulty blood challenge you could do in Bloodborne, like finishing it, just to make a point, like, oh yeah, to publicly let everybody know, like, I was wrong on the Demon Souls thing, but now I learned. You know what I mean? And you can see there was a pride thing too, because going from being too bad to finish the tutorial in Demon Souls to going to being good enough to finish blood challenges in Bloodborne is the big like skill gap that he crossed, you know. But I think it's like basically the best PR they ever did on Sony.
The dog. I got a no leg. Oh,
My point is, if the Sony president has time enough to play fucking Bloodborne and get good at it, and if you're making Dark Tide, there's no fucking excuse for you. There's no way you're having like more things to do than the Sony fucking president.
I mean, it's also like a really big studio. Like the Sony president is like one person. Like I know for a fact that the concept artist plays
Yeah,
the
but
game.
he's the fucking CEO. He's like 54. You know what I mean? If this dude
Yeah.
can play fucking Bloodborne, then you can take the time to play Dark Tide if you're the fucking CEO.
Also, as you said, it was like a PR stunt. Like, you reckon?
I mean,
he
it was
just-
a PR stunt, but like...
You reckon
don't
the
get
man
that
plays
far on
games in
just
his free
PR
time?
stunts. You don't get that good at the games just on PR stunt. You know what I mean? Like, he actually likes Bloodborne. Like, there's a whole character arc there. You know?
Captrish plays the game at T5. I actually played modded Vermintide too, but I think she finds Dark Tide really boring. My evidence for that is that when she was on a stream at some point and people were asking questions about how Psyker is like, because she's like a big Sienna main, and she was like, yeah, haha, it's yeah, like she didn't seem excited at all about it. So.
yeah.
We're used to Sienna. Like, must feel really bad, right?
Even if you're not used to Sienna, the stabs are fucking horrible in this
You
game.
never played Sienna, you would go like, okay, guy.
You would look at them and you're like, why do they all have the same left click? Why is Surge useless?
I think this is the question that will be asked less if you're just not used to having all these different left clicks.
And it's like, why are all the guns so different, but why are all my stabs the same? What the hell? There's a couple of people, like there was their accountant was the big one, I think, from like the GSN interview. Sniper ahead, right? I'm gonna give it to him. Hello, bastard.
Like, I'm not insane for saying that if you work on a game, you should actually like the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure at some point in development they liked the games, but there's clearly things that got scrapped and things that are just broken because they're also extremely incompetent. Like the whole rending shit, the way stagger works.
But imagine being like a movie director and going like, oh yeah, I don't really watch movies like that. You know what I mean? Never really liked movies.
Oh my god,
That would
Keck.
be insane.
Void Strike has the same thing as Fireball, where it shoots the... You can hit a wall that's behind you with it, so you can like stop the projectile. Which is really epic. The big ammo here.
Oh, nice.
I think the Dark Tide we're playing right now is a very different beast from what the Dark Tide of a year ago was.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
For
Hopefully.
for
what
the
it will
for
be
the
in a year
worst.
now, too.
Yeah.
Right, putting it in and going upstairs.
Yep. Surge has more issues with that than Crusher and Power Maul, which is that it's limited to 6 targets, which makes it impossible to actually, you know, choose what you're gonna stagger with it.
Well, if there's 5 mutants, then it's definitely...
Although then you're golden, then it's your time to shine. Except if you had a gun, you could just shoot the mutants, you know. It's also like, who cares about like a fucking crowd control tool? I don't need you to stun the dog or the mutant for me. I have a gun. Protect me from the other thing so I can use my gun, you know? It's so backwards. I'm gonna go for the hack.
Don't do it!
I'm gonna hack.
I
God, I
want
love
to
this
jump.
gun. Do not jump.
Where's dog?
Dropping down on you, I think. Oh, there he is.
Cross. That's when you know you don't have a grenade. Shredder is supposed to have a... There's a weapon special on Shredder. Is there just nothing?
A flashlight.
Flashlight, because they couldn't think of anything better.
I was thinking of the last pistol.
Honestly, I would rather prefer a weapon special where you just twirl the pistol around like brace a pistol. But no,
Yeah, it would be cute.
we have a darkness mode in this game, so they have to shove a
Right.
flashlight on it.
Where the fuck did the dog go?
I think it
hell.
ledged itself.
No, I think it got sent upwards and then actually reached the next level above us.
No, it
Yeah,
got
what
reached
the
up
kill
and
feeds?
it died.
It didn't die. There was no kill feed.
Yes, because he died of environmental causes.
Oh, is there then
Yeah,
no
he
kill
died.
feed?
He died
Okay.
of gravity.
When they you know get sent into the air and die, that's what happens.
Oh, okay.
It's the
But
same
you had a
thing.
kill feed thing then.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's the
no,
same
no.
thing with like gutter runners that like splat without anybody else like having any interaction with them. They just disappear.
You know, the Shredder truly is not an ethical weapon. For whatever, though. As long as
When
nobody
to
in the chat
choose-
calls speedy on me.
When to choose certain weapons and melee skills? What do you mean by melee skills? Like what to do?
I think he means speed.
JSAD has that, but it's for Vermintide too. A lot of it is applicable to this, but like the sliding kind of adds another dimension to it.
There is no real Dark Cloud dad, right?
I could be that.
Honestly, all the fucking...
Well,
yeah, but like
there
movement
was-
and like how to like stay in the like hordes and stuff. I learned all of this from Vermintide, you know, back in Vermintide 2. But then again, like, I don't know. It was always one of those things, like, he says it consciously and stuff, but I'm just watching him play and replicating that. I'm not really
Yeah, that's the best. I think that's the best way. Like being told like explicitly in X situation do Y. It isn't really gonna get you good at the game. Like watching how people move and like the options they choose when they choose it is probably better.
Although, like, there could be a thing on, like, priority.
Oh!
Oh, that's...
I figured I'd get the hack before the dog landed.
No, dog. This dog is dodging me, dude.
what is the dog doing?
It's floating like a butterfly. Jumping like a fucking pitbull.
To be fair, it is a pit bull.
No.
Crab University YouTube
That part is
series.
natural behavior. That's not the part I'm upset at.
Oh. Oops.
Fucking barrel by Tello once again, though. I have forgotten.
Epic.
You deserved it.
Aneurysm. Much needed.
Oh, I found a place that muffles all audio. I'll send that over to JSat.
We'll all be trapped down there. Push it! Someone shoot that boxbuster!
Shoot!
Is
No. It's not worth my plasma shot.
like I think practicing. Okay, so first of all, there's a mechanic the game never really tells you, I think, which is that running you can sprint and avoid enemy shots if you're at an angle. And the tutorial, does it tell you? It could. It's been a while.
Like at the perpendicular angle.
Yeah. It's not perpendicular. It's like you can
Well, yeah,
you can go. It's
like
you know, it's
45
just not
degrees.
not directly towards them.
Yeah.
Indeed, but you can actually like run away from enemies, not headshot. Or is that a thing that's only in like, I don't know. Maybe misremembering that part.
Like get used to like sliding, you know, sliding enemy attacks that are ranged, dodging stuff that's in melee. Get used to the timing on the dodge reset because it's like really long. If you don't have it, get the numeric UI mod that shows you how many dodges you have. That's like the big number that I've got.
Or you could play Psyker and use Force Sword.
Yeah, just ignore.
Yes, beloved, they keep it in armor!
Fuck, I love oh my god.
Just gonna look at the ground. Gonna burst the demon head.
No, it's not related
Can't
to
see it,
stamina.
can't see you, but don't worry about it.
But dodging prevents your stamina from regenerating, which is a big thing. Because, yeah, some weapons have different dodge counts. Like, you can tell my knife has 4, and my Ripper has 3. And, if I use all my dodges on my Ripper gun, and then I swap to my knife, I'm still gonna have 1 dodge. See? Because it has 4.
I was hoping we'd get 2 in a row. Oh, real boost.
Also, when you slide after a dodge, the slide will add, will consume a dodge from a dodge counter. See how I go from 3 to 1? Even though I only dodge once, that's because of the slide. But if you sprint slide, it doesn't.
Wait, can you fall off here? Oh, you can't. Okay.
You can't fall off naturally, but I don't know if something can lead you.
Yeah.
I know you can jump up on the fence and then like go off here. And there's no ledge, so you die instantly.
Yeah, putting ammo crates on.
Yeah, sprint sliding also prevents you from regenerating dodges.
I find my words incomprehensible, and thy tone ambiguous.
Didn't they fix? Oh no, they didn't.
I feel like, I don't know if you talked about this while actually going on and I get off my brain, but like a priority list would make like a decent video on YouTube. Like explaining like priority, like flamethrowers, bombers, bosses, when to focus on, when not to focus on. Because I see a lot of people like focus bosses because they're big things, but like in areas where you don't need to focus the bomb at all.
Yeah, like if you're a vet, just shoot the
It happens
shooters.
so much. Yeah, exactly. Scooters are killing your team, this dude is like trying to kill the Flogman. It's like, why, dude? It's not
Yeah.
a threat at all. The Flogman
Oh
is
yeah,
not
the
gonna kill anybody.
the stamina thing on dodges is a really big problem, Simmerg, and I hope they change it. Like I really hope they change it. I don't know why they made the change. It makes it feel super sluggish. I think the stamina values they give to the different characters is also a huge mistake. Like why does veteran just have no cardio? Oh what? I didn't manage to land it? Oh, I'm sorry. Makes it impossible to use push attack centric weapons, makes it extremely frustrating.
I just did a super jump up a stair. Like,
My keyboard layout is a fairly standard WASD. I jump on space and I dodge on alt, and I crouch on control.
good?
I've killed such a lot of people. I'm glad it's not real.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, the performance is a problem. It's gotten worse. It's gotten way worse. Just a bit before the last update. Oh, that flamer is hiding inside the beast.
That's cheeky.
That is awful. Why?
Oh, that dog! Thank you, Mr. Pogren. Oh, never mind. That didn't do it.
He lied.
Ogren now doing the 180 dancer.
Oh, no. Knocked me off, and I'm in the fire.
Where did you spawn?
Poor guy.
Just the last guy from the freaking horde wave. That's so mean.
Oh, we might get stuck here for a bit.
Oh, yeah, I
don't-
forgot
don't-
the map is kind of-
Don't worry, Status. The game runs horribly even on 4000 series cards. There was a recent update that halved my frame rate, so I had to turn on frame generation, and I barely get the frames I used to on a 4090.
Oh, I gotta say, I'm on a 4070 Ti and I'm Gucci, dude. I haven't really gone below 120 FPS.
4K?
No.
Oh yeah.
2K?
Frame gen on?
Yeah, 2K.
Do you have frame generation enabled?
This is a Q&A section of this stream.
I got the LSS on. Super
And frame
resolution
generation?
balance. Frame generation is also on.
Well,
And
just
video
remember
reflex
to...
low latency is grayed out but also enabled, so I don't know what the fuck to make out of this.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Pick up a pawn and pick up a
Yeah.
pawn.
Huh?
Remember to
Um,
stay awake, because like a bajillion specials will probably spawn and like a boss.
No, it's gonna be a trickle. It's gonna be like one at a time. You'll see. I've been stuck here before.
No.
My performance regularly has been a roller coaster. The game launched. No, the game was in beta. It was bad. The game launched. It was bad. Then at some point they did a patch that improves things tremendously, and I kept praising them. And then now my game runs much worse.
Oh, you're forgetting the part where when it was good for you, it was suddenly turned bad for me.
Oh yeah.
The difference between a 4070 and a 4090 was huge, just on account of like one of them was fixed and the other one wasn't.
Oh,
But then when
something
Tello was
appeared.
constantly disconnecting, I was never disconnecting.
Yeah, the Maelstrom crashed.
So,
Should I come up to a door and try to see if there's enemies?
You'll probably die.
But you're to the
I feel
door.
like I heard something from the other
Listen,
way.
it's my thing. I always need to get out of bounds and die.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
gonna
make-
actually check.
So I can make contact.
Yeah.
with
I think we need to sacrifice Vast to this. I agree with this proposition.
there
But
any
there is no lava.
stuck?
Where can we sacrifice you?
The boss on that content and grind set, memorizing every single spot.
There we go.
Jump out
I
the
will
big
not
money.
play Gothic normally. I will play with uncapped FPS, so the game logic will shit itself.
Oh, that's...
They didn't buff the nibble of the chaos spawn, right? Oh no, he threw me so far, it broke my legs.
That was some very bad aim on that trapper.
Are we released now? From this eternal suffering? No.
Probably a couple more specials slash bosses that are stuck. Don't worry, the mission isn't stuck forever. We just have to do
Yeah,
stuff.
it just takes a really, really, really long time, if I recall correctly.
I actually would have died there if it wasn't fucking zone. I was 200 HP on full actually.
I'm belonging with my wife. She's abusive.
Holy grenade!
This is peak
Oh,
dark
I
tide
can actually
gameplay.
fall through these things. Yeah, grenades.
Oh, my Reaper gun's broken. It has no magazine in third person. What the hell? Do you guys see one?
Oh, it's always broken on my screen. It just
Oh,
never
yeah.
has a mag for me.
A grenade!
It's the same thing with the Rumbler. It's literally just like a sight and like a grip. Everything else is gone. Also,
It happens a lot. Oh, there we go. Extraction authorized. Thank you, Hadron.
they had to run it. They had to run it through high command. You know, you gotta make sure.
We can
The
go home.
Valkyrie
Let's
wasn't
go.
approved for landing.
Rejects. Eating good tonight.
Monstrous probably just betted that we all will die. Like shit, they'll live.
It's like, hold on. They may still get killed. Don't open the door yet.
Let it cook, let it cook. Let it
Masozi
cook.
was late. I'm pretty sure that's racist.
My beloved thinks the streamer is an asshole that knows nothing about anything.